About 1,000 years ago, there was no such thing as treatment of the body, let alone treatment of the mind. But the heights to which one took the theoretical and practical aspects of medical science at that time have not lost their relevance even after thousands of years. A great thinker born in 980 AD. I'm talking about Ibne Sina. Ibne Sina is best known as a physician. He was an all-rounder. He had vast erudition in philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, logic, chemistry, geography, geology, physics, psychology, Islamic theology, and even textile literature. Today we will discuss Ibne Sina's biography. What was his feat? How did he become so famous? Ibne Sina was born in 980 in the famous city of Bokhara in Uzbekistan. His full name Abu Ali al-Hussein Ibn Abdullah Ibne Sina. Ibne Sina was a genius from childhood. At the age of 10, he became a hafez of the Quran. He was always thinking about subtle and complex issues. From the age of 16, he developed a passion for medicine. Then he started reading and discovering new ways of treatment. He became a full-fledged doctor at the age of 18. His fame spread far and wide. Ibne Sina treated without money. According to history, as Sultan Mahmud was suffering from a serious disease, many famous doctors came to treat him. Just when everyone failed to diagnose him, the young Ibne Sina voluntarily went to the royal court and asked permission to treat the king. Soon he got permission. Due to Ibne Sina's treatment, the Sultan recovered within a few days. When the Sultan was pleased with him and wanted to reward him, he expressed his intention to come and study in the Sultan's library. The Sultan entrusted him with the charge of all the libraries. Suddenly one day there was a fire in this library and all the books were destroyed. Ibne Sina's opponents revealed to the Sultan that it was Ibne Sina's work. Many of them slandered Ibne Sina. Ibne Sina said that he set fire to the books by his own will. Sultan believed such strange words and dismissed Ibne Sina. Then Ibne Sina left Bokhara and went to Khwarizm, where the Sultan appointed him as the royal physician. Ibne Sina's immortal medical treatise, Qanun Fittib, was long considered an authoritative medical text in Europe. Qanun Fittib is also called the Bible of medical science. The information he was providing in this book about the anatomy of the human body was followed by doctors in all countries of the world until the end of the 17th century. It can be said that he is the father of modern medical science. Qanun book is divided into 5 volumes. This book was taught in various universities and medical institutions in the East and West until the 19th century. The contribution of this book to the treatment of Europe till now is immense. Ibne Sina is the creator of holistic medicine. He was the first to describe the correct anatomy of the human eye. He was also the first to diagnose meningitis. If he could not understand a matter or faced a problem in a complicated matter, he would go to the mosque and pray nafal until the problem was solved. Ibne Sina traveled to many countries in his life. He also gained a lot of experience. He wrote more than 100 books on all these subjects. At the age of 21, Ibne Sina wrote an encyclopedia called Al-Mujmu'ah. He recorded almost all subjects except mathematics in this world cell. Another famous work of Ibne Sina is Kitab al-Shifa. This philosophical treatise deals with logic, natural science, arithmetic, geometry, and astronomy. It is divided into 20 sections. The greatest book of Ibne Sina's life is Kitab al-Isharat. For at least 600 years, his books were taught in the scientific and technological institutions of France and Italy. Ibne Sina lived in different countries and regions of the world throughout his life and returned to Hamadan, Iran. Day after day he spent in research work. As a result, his body became weak. At that time, he was diagnosed with stomach disease. One day, one of his servants mixed opium with medicine. Opium poisoning sapped his vitality, and he died in 1037. He was buried in Hamadan, the city of knowledge at that time,